Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Roma and Football Manager 2019. I'm Ater and we are looking at the current league table. As you can tell, we are in third place in the league. Both Juve and AC Milan ahead of us. Juve by 2 points, AC Milan by 4 points. This means that Juve and AC Milan has 4 games left to play this season in the league, while we have 5. And as you can tell, we are playing Udinese today. And let's move on to the schedule. Udinese is basically the last pretty strong team we have left before we face off versus AC Milan in the very last league game of the season. For example, Cagliari 17th place, Spal in 11th place, and so on, which means this is basically the only big threat. All the other teams we should be beating. Of course, this is Football Manager, so we never know if it's going to happen. But Udinese could be a tough one. You might remember from previous in this season in the league. Let's see where we have it. We lost the first game this season versus Udinese. And that means we need to win today. And you just saw the league table. If we don't win today, we are in for a very, very difficult journey. I mean, even if we win today, we're not going to be topping the table. But this is probably the last league game before the very, very last game of the season versus AC Milan in the league. So, yeah, we basically have the Udinese game, we have the AC Milan game, and then we have the Champions League final. And as you can tell, we got Liverpool. And, of course, we're going to talk more about that before, because we have a history in this series of losing against Liverpool, but let's not focus on that. Let's focus on Udinese. We are playing at home. We need 3 points to keep the league dream alive. And this game takes place just a few days after the Champions League game. So a lot of tired players. Not that tired, but we are doing a lot of rotation using a clearly weaker team. None of our main strikers, none of the main central defenders, and so on. So this is a gamble, but hopefully we can do this. Because yeah, you saw the table. We have 4 points behind AC Milan, 2 points behind Juve. We are desperate for points here because of course we are the reigning champions of the league, and we intend to stay as the league champions. And for that to happen, we need a good result here today. And yeah, basically this is the last league game we are going to have in an episode before the AC Milan one. But of course, it's Udinese with a corner. This is not the start we wanted. It's clear, but it's going to come back in. It does. And this always happens to me. Always when we're in a difficult situation. Of course, this happens. The only good news with this goal we just conceded, it happened early. We have a lot of time to turn things around. Of course, we're going to tell the lads to show some passion. I'm going to skip this for now. All the guys are fired up. Come on, lads. What? Is this going to be a replay or something? Where are our highlights? Time to step it up, lads. Time to step it up. Look at statistics. Not much going on since that highlight. Not at all. Just takes and takes. Finally, Pereira with a free kick into the box. Jesus for Rakovic. Our 2 central defenders links up together. It doesn't happen very often, but it did today. It's actually Rakovic's first goal of the season. Pereira with a free kick. Jesus wins this challenge, and Rakovic scores, and we are back in business. Just before halftime, love scoring just before halftime. You know the psychological effect it's going to have on the Udinese players going into the dressing room, just having conceded one. But still, of course, we can't be pleased with this first half. We need to tell them that we are disappointed. Yes, we are not using our strongest team, but we clearly can play better than this. And I'm going to change this around from controlled possession to gegenpress. See if that will have any effect for us trying to speed things up, put some pressure on them, make them know that they are alive. We have the intro highlight. Pellegrini intervenes, and yeah, of course. And here's Rakovic with a free kick. Why didn't And Higuain scores. I was about to say, why didn't Pereira take the free kick? Because Rakovic is definitely not high up in the free kick list. I mean, it's not in the bottom, but there clearly some other players in the pitch that should be taking this one over him. But I don't care. If you're going to score, he can take any free kick. Every free kick forever if you're going to score. But of course, Udinese bounced back ASAP in the corner. Bernard. Clear by Jesus. Could we turn it into a counter-attack? Eggestein. All by himself. Goes for Pellegrini. Pellegrini, well, I understand what he tried to do there, but he didn't manage to find anybody. And now the could be a counter-attack in the wrong direction. But if they could win it back, so can we, guys. So can we. Put some pressure on them. Show that we are doing gegenpress. Doesn't look like it right now. Like right now, we're giving them so much room. Not any pressure at all. Decent save there by Donnarumma. It's going to be a corner. But yeah, clearly it didn't look like gegenpress there at all. Now, maybe counter-attack. Eggestein once again. But he's very lonely. He's extremely lonely. He needs some friends here. That's the end of the highlight. Guys, I am demanding more. Here is Pereira of the corner. Nothing at all from that one, which means this could be bad news for us. A long goal kick. Come on, guys. You're like 10 guys against one. Shouldn't be any trouble here. Donnarumma. Jesus. Barbosa. Starting to build the attack here. Pereira for Pellegrini. Pellegrini with a good pass for Higuain. We have some plays into the box and he finds... Oh! How did he miss that one? It hit the woodwork and he more or less had an open net. That was a really weak finisher by Barbosa. Clock ticks away now. I mean, I feel like the second half has felt much better after the tactical changes compared to the first one. And you can tell from the statistics. I mean, in the beginning of the first one, they were actually creating more chances, and now we are dominating the game. I feel like the tactical changes we did was the correct one, but we are clearly not playing brilliant here. We're gonna remove Pellegrini, bring in Cristante instead. Then I think I should go for one of the strikers, actually. Barbosa. You haven't been great. I think it's time to bring in ARP. 20 minutes here and counting. Pereira with a free kick into the box. Come on, lads. This is not the way I would free. Beautiful day by Cristante. That's what I would like to... Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is terrible. Luckily for us, though, Donnarumma makes no mistake. But it's going to be a corner here. And yeah, it's not over yet. We are not safe. Another corner, from one corner to another, from one side to another. Udinese with a corner. Cleared, but it's still in Udinese possession. This highlight has been going on for ages. Could this be the end of it? Or will we see the throw-in too? Nope. Look like we are safe for now. As I say that, of course, they get a highlight ASAP. Higuain, this could be it. Look here, look over here, look over here, look over here. Look over here, it's ARP. Oh, look, pause it, Chris. Oh, you beauty. That pass and that finisher was exactly what we needed. Now we have that safety margin and we can start feel a lot more secure. But this cross should have come earlier, I think, because there was so much room here. But ARP managed to win the challenge. And then, of course, that pass, that finisher. And hopefully this means game, set, match. Even though I don't dare to celebrate yet, but... 10 minutes, we should be safe for now. We're gonna remove Pereira, give Jong Figueira some match time. Like the body language here, we don't need to make any team targets as long as it looks like that. 4 minutes of extra time, we should be fine. We really should be fine. 10 seconds, this should be... And I'm not pleased with the start of the game. But at the end, it was a good job. I mean, at the end, after we did the tactical changes, we really took over the game because we were at equal foot at halftime, and also most of the first half they were dominating, and now in the second half we really dominated. So I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with the ratings we are seeing here right now. So let's tell the lads, well done. That was a good win for us, very important one. Let's take a look at the league table before we end this one, and. Yeah, let's see. The league table. Blind should be standing the league name somewhere here. There it is. So now we are 1 point behind AC Milan, 1 point ahead of Juve. Take a look at the schedule, not this medical center, the schedule. We have 4 games left to play. Next episode will be the league final versus AC Milan. Actually, take a look at AC Milan's schedule. Looking at their schedule, look at the teams they are playing. Chievo 13th place, Parma 19th place, Empoli 20th place. They're basically playing the 2 teams in the bottom and the 1 team for the lower half. They will most likely take 9 points from those, which means if we can win our remaining games, the last game of the season in the league will be completely deciding who wins the league, us or AC Milan. But of course, for that to happen, I need to do well in the next few games. But you clearly can't miss the next episode, because the next episode we gotta know, do we win the league, or is our big reign in Italy over and AC Milan are the new kings? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.